What'd they say?
You have to listen twice.
Larry Crowne to the Common Break area? It's Employee of the Month Day. How many will this be?
Oh, I'm not saying 9.
Hello, Catherine Well here for MovieVault.com. And today I happen to be in the Westfield Centre in London, awaiting the arrival of the multi-talented director, producer, and he also stars in his latest film as well. Yes, it's Tom Hanks, and the film is Larry Crowne.
Larry Crowne, on deck!
Crowne, we come to a parting of the ways.
This sounds like you're firing me.
So how come you're here tonight then? A big fan of Tom Hanks?
I am a fan of Tom Hanks, of course. He's one of the greatest actors of the generation, I think so.
And would you like to work with him in the future?
I'm looking forward to it, Tom. If you ever see this, it would be an absolute honour and a pleasure to work with you. Yeah.
Get you some knowledge and you'll be fireproof.
You're never too old to learn.
Can you get this hunk of junk working? How fast does it go? Larry, it's got power!
I mean, it's a romantic comedy with two great actors, Tom Hanks and Julia Roberts. And it's a question of, everybody has a second chance. Everybody today many people today are facing big issues, and I think it's the right message to send to people. You can deal with issue, and everybody has a second chance. You just need to deal with that.
So would you say that the main theme is optimism, to come out of the film feeling, do you know what, maybe life is tough at the moment with the recession and stuff, but there's always a rainbow on the other side?
Yeah, that's exactly that. Yeah.
You're an ex-cop.
Why would you think that?
Tucking in a polo shirt makes you look like one.
This is it. Excuse me, the state requires a minimum of 10 students, so this class is canceled. Thanks.
Is this speech 217?
Congratulations, the world premiere, Westfield, London.
Crowne time. It's about time. We've been working on this for a while. A little blurry-eyed from it,
Sure, you must be so relieved then that it's all finished.
Absolutely. This is the greatest time there is in a movie's life, is that you finally get to show it to the public.
And what do you think, what message do you want the public to come away with after having seen this?
I want people to have fun, number one, and really see that life can have many stages and many acts, as all of us, whether we live longer or whether we get fired from our jobs or whatever happens, that we can, do other things, meet other people, grow, and instead of just like the old model of you work for one company for your entire life and then you live off the pension and blah, blah, blah. That doesn't seem to happen anymore. So the reinvention of ourselves and rethinking how we look at life, hope, I think those are all the...
Life goes on.
And yet, within that message, it's a funny movie. So that's what's something,
Fantastic. And as we were hearing earlier, Tom Hanks was saying it was like a party on set. Obviously, he was directing, producing.
Try to keep it fun. Try to keep it fun. That's kind of, that comes with age, too. It's like, there's no problems. There's no problems here. Everything's fine. It's all okay. That's kind of the way we...
And were you drawn to the project because Tom Hanks was directing it? Is that one of the main pulls?
What drew me? No, we worked together on lots of projects, and this was the second time that he'd written and directed something. We did something called That Thing You Do about 10 years ago, and
what took him so long to...
Because he keeps being a movie star in people's movies. And
selfish.
It's crazy, But we produce a lot of things like, Mamma Mia and lots of movies that he's not in, and that's what I do to fill my time till he gets off the movie star bandwagon with somebody else.
And obviously you had the lovely Julia Roberts in the film as well. How was it working with her?
Oh man, it's our third time. We love her. She's the best. She's a Playtoner, as we call it, and she's just so easy, so smart. Knows all her lines. She's out of the trailer in minutes. She's ready to work, and she's funny, sharp, and you better be wearing your...
And I believe that the part was written especially for her, with her in mind, to be the teacher.
I don't think we would have done the movie without her. I think that was really it.
How did she react? Because obviously the teacher, likes a few drinks, so...
I think that part of the job she enjoyed the most, She was getting some margaritas going. But I think she wanted to play that kind of woozy teacher who really did find her little reinvention in her own life, And
were there any pitfalls with the filming at all? Any problems she came across that...
Gosh, all the pitfalls for us on this movie where we were moving too fast. What do we pull up? You know what I mean? Things aren't ready, locations aren't. So we were always kind of just a little bit ahead of ourselves was really the thing. Those two, what do? They do a take or two, they're done. It's like, okay, I guess we're going home, you know.
And do you have a favourite scene in the film?
Oh, I think them on the porch. It's them on the porch is my favorite scene. And I can't describe it to you more because it'd spoil a thing, but it's a fun scene. And she is a little drunk at the time.
Congratulations on the film and enjoy the premiere. Thank you. Okay, cheers.
Each of you will tell us how to do something you already know how to do.
How to prepare French toast.
Next.
I gotta take this.
Brain freeze. I wonder if I make any difference to anyone sitting in my classroom.
Look up at your audience. Find 3 different focal points. Start on one side, looking into the eyes of whoever's there. Hello.
Tom was saying earlier that he liked a really sort of lively, fun atmosphere on the set. So it must have been nice coming to work there and with that kind of atmosphere.
But it's unique. The next movies are going to be hard.
Who are they with?
Yeah, I have no idea who I can work with after this. Actually, that's the only problem.
And obviously you worked with Julia Roberts as well, so that must have been lovely.
Yeah. Well, you know, the 2 biggest stars, so and nicest people also. So yeah.
Finally, do you have a favourite scene? Gary was saying earlier that he loves the scene on the porch, but do you have a favourite scene?
He stole my scene.
No.
Fine.
You are way cooler than you appear.
I can't really afford all these new threads.
It tastes gratis. Take off your pants. My boyfriend's here. Put your pants back on.
Was it less stressful this time round? Obviously, the second film you've directed, so was it an easier ride?
Well, I was worried about less things because my powers of communication, my skills at talking to all the department heads were a little bit better than they were the last time around. But it ends up being such a personal thing that I can't really delineate between the work and there's a social aspect of making the movie. We had a great time. We're around great people, and we ended up shooting. Honestly, there were like when we were done shooting the scenes in the classroom, I had to say goodbye to all those students. I was kind of bummed out. It was like every week or so we had to say goodbye to people that had become like Larry's family.
Did you have teachers like Julia Roberts when you were at college?
I didn't have not like Julia Roberts, but I had some that I was. You know, I had crushes on a number of them. They weren't quite as long and lean as Julia was, but they were something like that. Magnificent, I must say. I have a little girl. She's better entertainment than television. No offense, everybody. Look who's waiting for a bus. Do you need a ride?
Fine, but I will not wear that bucket on my head.
What an evening it has been here in Westfield for the premiere of Larry Crowne. It's out in the cinemas on the 1st of July, so why not jump on your moped and get down and see it? And do remember, for all the latest movie news and reviews, tune in to movievault.com.
In the Navy, I went around the world 5 times, but I would never be able to communicate it to you unless I had taken a class like this.
You work here.
It's my secret identity.
Spectacular.
Would you like to kiss me? You are so cute. I can see you.